We're back. We're back. 2024. We're up and ready with the new video. And it's still the first month. A win is a win, alright?
Don't know where we're headed on this road. Not in our hands.
We're back. 2024. I've been promising myself that I need to do a video for YouTube just because I said I wanted to be consistent last year and I wasn't as consistent as I would want to be. But consistency could be shaped in different ways. I'm gonna give myself grace because I was going through a lot. I want to start off this video or this year off with something I said I was going to do, which is this video, right? It is now, I want to say 7 something and I'm supposed to be at work, but we're getting it in. Or getting ready to go to work. And we're getting it in. You may have seen or may not, I don't know, see that I changed the name of this page because I don't think the other two that I did encompassed what I wanted it to encompass for this page. And I think I'm leaning towards what I have now being the overall focus of what this page is, because I'm very like, what are we doing? How are we doing it? Why are we doing it? The why is very important to me. I just don't want to be on YouTube just floating around, just doing any willy-nilly things, but like I wanted to have a why behind it. I came up with the Bloom series because I believe in life is an ebbs and flows of blooming and then wilting and then blooming again, right? You're never going to be 100% full bloom all the time, every day, but the goal is to figure out ways that you can bloom in any situation that you are in. Yes, there's seasons that you're going to be grounded and you have to re-soil or repot, but the main goal is to always see the bloom at the end of the day, right? The Bloom series is basically going through just life in general and seeing how I'm growing through the situations that I end up going through. The way that I'm blooming in my hair, as you can see, I'm a year and 3 months, just being committed to nourishing my hair, learning my hair all over again, because as a lock natural compared to a loose natural, it's 2 different needs, and I had to figure out how to pour into the hair that I got in now and love who I am now. It's all natural, right? Before that, I was just questioning a whole lot of things. But like, how am I blooming in work? How am I blooming in my personal lives? How I'm blooming with my relationships with people? Bloom series, I think, is going to be fun in ways that I can see or just acknowledge that I'm growing in places that I normally wouldn't see because I'm not looking for it, or it's just like oh, okay, that's cool, and then keep going. This year I really want to be plugged into who I am as a person and how I can help those around me do the same. My mantra is talk to you nice, right? You're with yourself 100% of the time, 24/7. You can't get rid of yourself. So if you're talking to yourself recklessly, then you're just gonna be moving recklessly, right? Talking to you nice is the concept of exactly that, talking to you nice. Big up yourself, because I've gone through ebbs and flows of just like downplaying whatever I'm doing, or Ash, you're not doing enough. Ash, you need to be doing this. Although that's helpful, but too much of that can be detrimental to the progress that you're trying to achieve. Talk to you nice is definitely the mantra that's in mind. I was a former student athlete, and if my coaches were talking to me crazy, I'm not performing the way that I need to perform, because no, right? Why would I do that to myself, right? Same concept. Talk to me nice. Talk to you nice is the overarching theme of all of the things and all you do. Did I know how to make micro locks? No, but I was like, I could figure it out. And that's what I want to keep moving forward with, is that I may not know now, but I'll figure it out. I know now, but God will allow me to be in the places that I need to be in to be able to know what I'm needing to know. You feel me? But the Bloom series, I'm very excited to see like what my brain conjures up, or like what God flows through me for this, because I want to be really intentional on how I connect with people. I'm an introvert by nature, so like to know me is to know me. And I think the people I do have around in my circle is really small, just because I'm really bought into them instead of just like having a whole bunch of friends and talking to a whole bunch of people, which is great, which is awesome, but slightly overwhelming for me. Bite-sized pieces is how I navigate just relationships in general. Sorry, my dog just let's have a grand old time. But overall, I just want this page to feel like love and feel seen. I want people to feel seen. Like, bro, all of us are trying to figure it out, and it's the can do, not have to do concept or mindset that I'm trying to implement for myself at the moment. I watched this sermon the other day, which really prompted me getting my stuff together, right? And the sermon was basically saying being obedient to what he has promised to you. And it really spoke to my soul, getting that fire within me, trying to initiate all the things that I wanted to, but I was just like, I don't know. The sermon, basically, one of the key points that I took away was like, you have to be obedient to the process that God has for you so that you can get what is already promised to you, right? Too many times I'm just like, ooh, I see the vision, God, let me go, right? Instead of like, I see the vision, God, what do I need to do, right? Which is detrimental to me because I'm like doing all these other things. Meanwhile, it could have been a straight and narrow path that I thought was just gonna be so uncomfortable. But I did 3 extra steps when I could have get there sooner, right? Which I don't want anymore. I ain't got time. I'm getting old. Whatever God needs from me, I'm gonna bye-bye. I'm gonna be obedient by it because we got things to do, you know what I mean? We got things to do, all right? And God's like, bro, I was ready for you 2 years ago, but you was playing. Now you gotta figure it out so we can catch up on time. And I'm like, oh, all right, I got you. I'm gonna be obedient, I'm listening. I'm just excited for this Bloom series concepts that I have going on, and that's just gonna be a plethora of different things because I'm multifaceted as a person, so sticking to one thing would bore me, right? Whatever I can get my hands on and figuring it out, it's up and it's going to be stuck for sure. I'm excited. I'm optimistic, and I'm looking forward to seeing who I am 2, 4, 6 years from now, just off of the attention or the seed that I'm planting now. What can I grow? Is that not so fun to think about? Scary, but fun, because I can be a whole nother person, just impacting, touching people. One of my favorite rappers, Mick Jenkins, he has a quote or a lyric that says, "Touching souls, not just copping feels." Automatic repeat out of me, because there's no way. How'd you come up with that? How'd you come up with that, right? But that's the goal. Touching souls, not just copping feels. I want to have all our gardens just flourish, nourish our souls. We're blooming out here and growing through it. Remember, we're growing through it. Pour into you as much as you can. Water your flowers, all right? So all the micro wins, water them so that they have a prominent space in your life, right? Too many times we do something dope and it was like, we do something, oh my God, that's so great. And then 2 minutes later it was like, what can I do better? Instead of like rejoicing in the thing that you just did. I think I'm going on a tangent, but I think today's day, just because of social media, etc., we have like microwavable goals, not goals, but like accomplishments, right? Because we're like, ooh, I hit this benchmark, what can I do next? Instead of, ooh, I hit this benchmark, let me celebrate this, let me be where my feet are, let me experience how I felt to achieve this for, bro, 2 days maybe, right? I did that. And then we can go to the drawing board and figure out how we can do better. Meanwhile, I think just in life in general, at the moment, it's just like, ooh, I hit this benchmark, what can I do next? Now, do you know how long it took you to get the prayers that you were just asking for? Let that man work, please. Give him a break, please. God's like, bro, my stuff takes time. It takes time. Rejoice in the things that come to you and that you worked for. I don't know where that tangent came from, but I felt like it needed to be said. Anyways, welcome to the Bloom series, and I hope you stick around. And if you're new here, my little flower buds, we're gonna grow and keep growing. And if we need to take time to take a break and wilter a little bit, that's fine. We're just gonna bloom again, and bloom again, and bloom again. Because it's a continual cycle. A continuous cycle of working on yourself and pouring into yourself. That's my little morning spiel. Let's see how long it takes me to do another video.